Hello guys, you're watching the second video on essay writing. To recap, if you remember in the previous lesson, I went over topic sentence. Basically, this is the first sentence in a body paragraph, and we highlighted some of the important elements in a topic sentence. As I told you earlier, when it comes to the topic sentence, basically it means a sentence or sometimes two sentences in a row in a paragraph. And it is just a topic plus the controlling idea. Depending on the question, the topic just differs, but the controlling idea, as I mentioned earlier, is the is an aspect of the topic that could be neither broad nor narrow, and it should not be a fact. It has to be an idea, because the idea can be developed, the idea can be discussed, the idea can be argued, and so on. The fact is fact. It is quite just accepted, and there's nothing actually just to write about. Well, controlling idea highly depends on your just your information. A controlling idea may seem narrow to me depending on my limited information on the idea, which is, however, sort of okay for you since you have enough information on it just to develop. So I cannot say that a controlling idea is definitely good or bad, since the people, just the people's information on a topic, or just about an idea differs from person to person. So, but what matters is that when you're just writing just a controlling idea, keep in mind that you have to watch out how far you can develop it. Uh, um, Today we're gonna go over brainstorming, which is a very significant, just essential part of writing just a task. And unfortunately, most of the students either skip it, overlook it, or do not take it very seriously. And that's why sometimes we see that some of the students cannot write down just a paragraph well, and they start writing down, and very soon they get a stock and they do not develop it. Or the other way around, they write it and they cannot wrap the paragraph off. So all these points just indicate that there is problem with your brainstorming step, and you have to watch it carefully. So let's take the step forward for writing down actually a good brainstorming, just a paragraph, by focusing or concentrating on the brainstorming step. Topic, I decided to write about actually just learning a foreign language, okay? Learning foreign language. So imagine this is your topic, and it is very broad, very general for a paragraph. There are many things that can be written about. You can talk about the advantages of learning a foreign language, different methods or approaches to learning a foreign language, some of the just forms of learning a foreign language, and blah 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 blah, the other things that you may like just to learn. Dear just viewers, as I told you earlier, I keep repeating, your controlling idea highly depends on your information. Please keep it in the corner of your brain, that it is very important just to think of a good and well-developed paragraph depending on the controlling idea that you put there in your topic sentence. And just to remind you, I mentioned that we have got a topic theme in between and just the controlling idea. We should watch out because the border in between is sometimes very just invisible, and you may not be able just to or just find it out, figure it out transparently. So this is your art. Just I mean, and by practicing a lot, I mean, you know my motto, my just slogan, just practice makes perfect. And specifically when it comes to the just the learning a skill, practice plays just a key role. So you can talk about some of the just the advantages of learning just a foreign language, some of the reasons for learning a foreign language, and so on. So I would say that learning a foreign language is a must for those who intend to emigrate. So this is my topic sentence. Learning a foreign language is a must for those who intend to or want to emigrate. So learning a foreign language is the topic, and it is a must for the immigration purpose, the controlling idea. That's much simple. You can just clearly and vividly put your controlling idea in the topic sentence. Now, it's time for the brainstorming. Brainstorming means thinking of whatever that crosses your mind. Means let your mind go through the ideas and not limiting your ideas. Brainstorming means something dynamic, not static. You have to act dynamically. Unfortunately, some of the students think that in brainstorming, they have to wait for the ideas to come, and it does not. So be smart. When it comes to brainstorming, you have to do it very well by asking yourself. I mean, you need just to keep asking yourself as many questions as possible, using the double-ish words mainly, such as why, how, what, reasons, examples, explanations, and so on. Well, depending on the controlling idea, sometimes all of them work, and sometimes one of them, two of them. I don't mean that you have to push yourself to the limits and for every single controlling idea, find an answer to these questions. No, your information. Brainstorming can happen in different forms. Some people believe in free writing as a type of brainstorming that I do not recommend practicing it. Well, either you need just to be a native speaker or a near native speaker to try free writing, or you have to avoid it. It might be sort of actually risky. And that's why sometimes some of the students go for writing a task and they don't plan anything. And just in the middle of their writing, they have no more ideas just to write out. And that's why they may wander off the topic and they lose marks in the exam. The second one is making a list. Well, that seems sort of good. But to me, just making a list, it means that you have the controlling idea, and by asking yourself some questions, you just put in a listing order the following ideas that come to your mind. Well, you may find it useful. Why not? And the next one is just mind mapping, which is my favorite due to some reasons that I'll let you know later on. By mind mapping, I mean that you have got just a cluster in between and you put the main idea or the controlling idea in it, and you start actually asking yourself and keep doing it by just putting the ideas around just the controlling idea. Let's see what it can just be like when it comes to just brainstorming And as I told you, I pick mind mapping, just a kind of personal just idea and nothing else. So the controlling idea, learning a foreign language is a must for those who intend to emigrate. Let's see. This is the controlling idea that I put just here in the circle. So learning a foreign language to be essential before emigrating. So I put the controlling idea in the center, to be in the center of attention. Very simply, because I need just to watch out, not just getting off the topic. Well, remember what I told you about the different questions that you can ask yourself. Why it is essential, how it is essential, what are some of the examples, real events, and so on. So one may say that actually, yes, it is essential because it helps you, to immerse yourself in the target community. By target community, I mean the community that you have moved to, a new country, a new city, and so on. So immerse yourself in the target community. This is my first reason. What else? What other reasons actually may come to your mind is that I would say that it helps me actually to experience experiencing a happy and safe life. This is my second reason. So you see how I just keep asking myself questions? Why? Why? So these whys make your main points following the controlling idea. This is a controlling idea. In a body paragraph, you can have 1, 2, or 3 main points to directly support the what you may call it, the just the controlling idea, which is just being essential before emigrating. The following step, I do not leave them. I'll just get back to them again and try just to develop them. I need my supporting details. Ask yourself questions. How? Oh, just how immersing, how just learning, hold on a second. How just learning a foreign language helps you immerse yourself in the target language. So easy communication. Yeah, when you know the language, you can easily communicate. And as a result, what happens? They accept you because you know their language. How important, how far it is important. Just you're accepted in that community. How it helps? Easy communication, you're accepted. So how it helps, for example, another just subcategory that comes to my mind is that actually you feel confident due to knowing the language. You feel confident due to knowing language, and you don't feel shy, you don't feel embarrassed of just participating in just a gathering and so on. So you see, number one, I am not writing down full sentences. They're all the keywords. Feeling, you feel comfortable, confident, or even you can say feeling comfortable. The shorter, the better. The shorter, the better. So feeling confident. Avoid writing down full sentences. This is the brainstorming step. You have to put down the ideas, jot down the ideas. You don't have to write down the paragraph for now. So just the keywords, feeling confident. So anything else comes to your mind about feeling confident, examples, reasons, go ahead. Dear viewers, as I told you earlier, examiners intend to evaluate your writing skills, not your knowledge. Forget all about putting down unique ideas. Never ever. Just the common ideas, the granted ideas. Sometimes I see some of the students are worried about some of the simple ideas they're just going to put there in their paragraphs and say, come on, everybody knows. Okay. Your knowledge is not going to be assessed. What is being assessed is your writing skill. That's all. So go over granted ideas and don't be afraid of putting simple ideas there. Then the next one, experiencing a happy life. How? How? So see, or why? Example, what is your proof about it? Yes, you can experience the happy life. You just take part. Taking part in the cultural, for instance, events, such as the the festivals, the celebrations, and so on. You know the language. So imagine that you know how to speak just English, and you go to an English-speaking community, and this is the Halloween event, and you'd like just to take part because you can communicate. This is my example. Safe life, how you can just experience a safe life. Well, let me tell you just an experience of myself, actually, illness. When you come down, let's say with food poisoning, and you get into a just clinic just to visit a doctor, you should let them know what your problem is. And there are some of the actually immigrants that suffer from this lack of communication, and usually they cannot convey the message. The message is not crossed, and they do not get the best service that they deserve. An example on my own, and so on. So you see, I try to do my best for every single idea that comes to my mind. By the way, this brainstorming is not the divine rule. It is not the divine rule. It can actually be edited at the end. And sometimes I might find actually the second or third idea and just find it as my just controlling idea. This much easily it can happen. So be okay with it and don't just be hard on it. Take it easy. Just keep asking yourself as many questions as possible and put all the ideas, and at the end, you'll have the chance to edit it. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Please keep practicing and put these all techniques and methods into practice. Practice makes perfect. Bye for now.